Well, hello there, everyone. It's great to be with you on Inspirations for Your Life. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Really do appreciate that. This is your first time joining me. I want to say welcome to the show and thank you so much for joining me. If you're coming back, I definitely want to say, well, thank you. And of course, welcome back. It's always great to have people that enjoy the amazing content that I put out there for people to enjoy and, of course, improve the quality of their lives. All right, guys. So if you have been here before or you haven't, be sure to check out believemeachieve.com for more of my amazing, inspiring creations, which you can do right after the show. That's believemeachieve.com. That's short form content, long form content, reels, and so much more, articles as well. So definitely check that out. All right, guys, if you're thirsty, I have my RO water here, trusty water. I had some lunch before. Really cool and delicious. Maybe you want a snack. Maybe you want some cookies. Maybe you want fruit. Maybe you want, I don't know, maybe you want yogurt. Maybe you want something healthy or not. That's up to you. Feel free to grab that and come on back to the show. And of course, if you do find that the show resonates with you, why not share it with some of your friends, colleagues, and associates? I know they will be so glad that you chose to do that. So without any further ado, guys, let's kick this off. So welcome, everybody, to another amazing, powerful episode of the ever-popular Inspirations for Your Life show, the daily motivational show that helps you unlock your potential, the true potential, one insight at a time. Hey, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, engineer, marketing specialist, video producer, podcast host, coach, graduate student, and yes, a passionate lifelong learner. And it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you here. This week, our theme is Mindset Reset, rewriting your inner script. And today, it's all about Transformation Tuesday. Small tweaks, big shifts. This is Series 4, Show 50. And yes, in case you're wondering, Show 50. And of course, on top of that, it is episode number 4. So again, it is so great to be with everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here. Tweaks, big shifts are what it's all about. We often think transformation means a massive overhaul shift, but in truth, it's those subtle changes, the small edits to our daily habits that empower and create the biggest ripples in our life. Think of your life right now like a spreadsheet. Yes. Change one formula, and the results across the page or the cells instantly change and improve. Let's dive in together. 30 micro transformations, each one a reminder that small steps repeated often can reshape your entire life. Are you ready to get started? I know you are. Number 1, tiny upgrades create a massive ripple. Every improvement compounds what looks small today becomes game-changing over time. Number 2, today's 1% is next month's miracle. Progress is cumulative, everyone. 1% better doesn't sound like much until it becomes 30% better without burnout. That's the key, guys. It's not looking for the 100% improvement or the 50% improvement. It's looking for the small improvement that's not going to create burnout and that is going to scale as you keep implementing it. Number 3, edit your habits, not your identity. Growth isn't about reinvention. Nope. It's who you are, but it's refining what you do. So you don't need to build a whole new wheel, guys. No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to create a whole new box. You can rebuild the one you have and change some of its properties. When we think about patents, I don't know if you know this, but a patent can be basically refiled under a completely different one if just a few things are changed. Now, you're probably wondering how many. So how many things need to change on a patent to refile it as a new one? Well, you can't just refile an existing patent with minor changes. You either amend the original patent or file a new application. So I'm talking about, a competitor, what they would need to do. So there has to be something significant enough that can be considered novel, new, and non-obvious to someone skilled in the field. Often by adding new features or altering the core functionality, not just minor tweaks, requiring a thorough patent search and legal counsel sometimes to define new claims. So, novelty, well, you've improved the product and it must be different from everything already known prior. Non obvious, the changes must not be obvious to someone with average skill in technology. They need an inventive step. Enablement. Your patent application must clearly describe the invention so others can make and use it. Now you have a choice in the world, guys. You can file a patent, and then what is it? What are patents good for? And I think a patent is good for 20 years in the U.S. Yes, so patents are good for 20 years in the U.S. from the application filing date, providing a temporary monopoly to exclude others from making, using, or selling the invention, while design patents last 15 years from the grant. This term encourages innovation, but ensures eventual public access, with fees required to maintain utility patents, and after expiration, the invention enters the public domain. So why would you want to get a patent on something? If you can make it private enough, it's probably better off to keep it secret. They have something like, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. They have formulas. The formula is not patented. It's a trade secret. All right. Number 4, guys. Change doesn't need to scream. It can hum. It can buzz. Transformation is quiet work. The loudest results often come from the softest shifts, the subtle nuances. Number 5. Small wins deserve loud celebration. Each consistent step forward deserves recognition, momentum, and it multiplies through acknowledgement. That's key, guys. Number 6, replace I have to with I get to. We've said this before. Gratitude transforms obligation into opportunity, creating positive energy around daily tasks. That's key, guys. Upgrade your morning with one smoother move. Lay out clothes, prep your breakfast, or silence notifications. One refined routine can change the flow of your entire day, even your week, your month, a quarter, even your year. Number 8, be addicted to adjusting, not abandoning. When you hit a roadblock, fine tune, don't quit. True progress loves patience. Number 9, shift one routine and watch your energy multiply. Sometimes rearranging when or how you do something renews motivation from the inside out. Number 10, swap scroll time for stretch time. Yep. Instead of scrolling, stretch to the left. To my right. Stretch back. Not if you're driving, obviously. Stretch forward. Okay. Feels really good, right? Trade 10 minutes of distractions for 10 minutes of renewal and experience the mental clarity that follows. Many people think that you've got to have grand gestures to have success. I'm here to tell you, you don't. You don't. You need to be consistent. You need to be driven by your core values. You need to know your purpose, and that will resonate outward. Number 11, you're one tweak away from a breakthrough, from a masterpiece. Momentum often hides behind one overlooked detail, waiting to be plucked or fixed. Number 12, guys, micro shifts build macro confidence. Success builds quietly, guys. The more small promises you keep, the stronger your belief system becomes. Number 13, edit your excuses like typos. Self-correction isn't criticism. It's progress made visible. Number 14, improvement starts by replacing, not removing. By improving, not removing. A lot of people think that you got to be perfect out of the gate. I'm here to tell you something, guys. Nobody is perfect out of the gate. If you think you could be perfect out of the gate, well, guys, you are mistaken. Unfortunately. And that's a big thing that a lot of people don't realize. They don't realize what that means. I think when we look at a nuance, when we look at a perspective, life changes. Trade one routine, that's all, that drains you for one that sustains you. That's a true habit reset. Number 15, consistency beats control every day. Show up gently, but repeatedly. That rhythm will outperform the perfectionism that you were hoping for. Number 16, one healthier meal isn't the whole lifestyle, but it starts one. Transformation loves momentum. No matter how small the start, it's key. Number 17, I want you to replace someday with this. Tuesday, today. When you attach change to the present, procrastination just sort of dwindles away. It loses power. It loses its grip or control. And the reason people don't do this is they are scared. They're scared about what could change in their lives. That's important to understand. Okay? Very, very important to understand it. If you understand that, then I think life can be pretty amazing for you. Does that make sense? I'm hoping it does, but it may not, right? Number 18. Try one thing better. Thinking. Instead of doing it all, focus on one piece you can improve right now in your life. Anybody saying, well, John, I got 100 things I need to do. Focus on just one of them. Just one of them. Okay? Important, right? I will tell you that it's not about oftentimes the when or the how, but just that it is. Huh, John? What are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about the concept that you want something to enter your life. Could be success, could be relationships, finances, education. But you're not sure how to make it work. You just know you want that outcome. That's enough for the universe. Number 19, guys, reframe failure as field research. That's a big one. Every setback carries feedback. It's evidence, folks, for refinement. Number 20. Don't worry about being perfect. Do less perfectly. Do more things intentionally, and you will be astounded by the results, and so will the people around you. Precision matters more than volume. When your purpose is clear, your life will light up. Your small effort still counts. Even partial progress chips away at old limitations. That's important, guys. Number 22, stop chasing big changes. Start keeping promises. Integrity with your small goals builds unstoppable momentum. Number 23, adjust. Don't abandon. If something doesn't work, revise it. It's evolution in motion. Number 24, your energy needs maintenance too, like a system checkup. Your mind and body need routine recalibration. Number 25, win the hour, not the week. Or for some people, I'll say win the minute, because the hour might be too much for some people. Focus compresses overwhelmingness. 1 hour or 1 second or 1 minute at a time. And it creates sustainable success. Success that we can actually be proud of, that we can bask in, that we can glow with. I think those are the amazing markers of our life, of our time. That's crazy, isn't it? But it's truth. Let small changes, number 6, snowball. Right? Let that happen. One tiny win attracts another. Soon, your days will roll with momentum. Now, don't be anxious if it's not happening tomorrow. Just keep doing the actions. Keep the intention alive. If you see that you're not getting closer, then you might need to change or adapt. All right, that's an important thing. Number 27. Minor steps, major stories. Every great transformation begins with a modest rewrite in someone's routine. Number 28, micro commitments produce macro confidence. Do what you said you'd do, even when no one's watching. That's where trust begins. Do you do things because someone's watching? I was recently looking at a video on social media the other day, and it talked about, the baggage carriers, when they transport your luggage on and off the plane. And they said when no one's watching, or when they don't think they're being filmed, they lift the suitcase right up by the jetway, and it just goes right into the wind of the plane, and the luggage gets destroyed. Now, that was a little bit absurd, a little bit extreme. But then when they saw and knew that the cameras were filming them, they kind of they smiled, they rubbed the suitcase, they stood up nice, and they just smiled, and they presented very different. Don't be a different you when someone's not watching and when somebody's watching. Be the same you all the time. You won't have to lie in life. It's hard to be 2 people or 3 people, right? But when we are the person we want to be, it makes the difference. Other people see that you're a person of integrity, of character. Number 29, the best transformation starts invisible. By the time others see it, you've been doing the quiet work for weeks. Number 30, shift quietly, shine loudly. Let actions, not announcements, display your growth. You see, guys, change doesn't always demand reinvention. It often asks for refinement. Remember, your mindset is your operating system. Fine-tune it, tweak it, install some updates, and keep it running smoothly so that it improves. I know a lot of you out there saying to me, oh, John, this seems so monumental. Well, it's monumental because you're not taking the daily steps, right? You're not taking the daily steps. I think that's an important piece that many people don't understand. You're not taking the daily steps. If you take the daily steps, you say, wait, John, this is so easy. This is not hard, right? When you take the daily steps. This became very apparent to me when I was a freshman in college. And I was in a class, I think it was psychology at the time, one of my entry-level psychology courses. And I think the thing that's very interesting in this is that it did something very strange. It got me to realize that, we don't study at the last minute. We need to start absorbing the information every single day in our lives. Every single day in our lives. That's important, guys. That's very, very important. If we understand that, then maybe we'll have a little more, let's say, appreciation for how things work. So in the psychology class, I remember the professor was a doctor, and she said, if you study a few days before the test, you will not do well on my exam. You will not even pass my exam. If you want to do well in my class, you need to be here every time class meets on time. You need to be taking notes. When the class is over, you need to be reviewing your notes. Or before the class starts, you need to be reviewing. The information needs to be committed to our short-term memory. And then by doing these exercises, it will eventually transfer from my short-term to our long-term. Does anybody know, this is a great question, how long does it take short-term memory, okay, to become long-term? Does anybody know that? So STM and LTM, long-term memory, it's a gradual process. It's called consolidation. It involves brain network reorganization that can take minutes for initial molecular changes, days, weeks, or even years for full, complete stabilization, with crucial roles for the hippocampus and sleep. While techniques like spaced repetition and rehearsal speed it up, that's not the entire key to making it long-term. So new experiences first trigger changes at synapses, and they modify them to encode the memory that we are in right at the present moment. Right at the present moment. That's important, guys. I mean, really, really important. And system level, this deeper consolidation involves reconfiguring the entire brain networks, shifting memories from temporary storage like the hippocampus to more permanent cortical regions. The role of sleep is vital for the process. It allows the brain to replay and strengthen memories, making them more durable. Rehearsal, you can repeat information, maintenance rehearsals to keep it in short-term memory longer. That'll help transfer to the LTM, the long-term memory. Space repetition is important. Meaning and emotion. When we try to learn something that has meaning or emotion to it, it makes it stick. Distractions can disrupt us, but remember something, guys. When we do this and we learn something and we link it to something we already know, guess what? It attaches to our long-term memory that much faster. That much faster. This is not some mumbo jumbo. There's been proven studies on this, guys. So I want to take this moment, if I may, today, to thank all of you on December 9, 2025, if you're watching us live, to thank you for personally tuning into the ever-popular Inspirations for Your Life show. Do you guys know that in, what is it, just 2 more weeks, 2.5 weeks, really, December 1st, 2026, we will officially be on the air 4 years and starting our 5th year. That's incredible. It's blowing me away. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm John C. Morley, in case you forgot. And whether you listened or you're watching this, one thought or all 30 of them, your next step is a simple one. Let's make the choice today, just apply one consistently, because transformation doesn't wait for perfection and timing. It starts with consistent action. So remember to connect with me. You can visit believemeachieve.com for more of my amazing, inspiring creations, short form, long form, reels, articles, and so much more. Get the daily inspiration and the tools to help you become the best version of yourself. Now, I can't make you go there, but it's your choice. If you want to build a better life, visit believemeachieve.com. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you to keep adjusting, to keep believing, and know, ladies and gentlemen, that every small shift you make daily builds the extraordinary life you're becoming. And I think some people get disheartened because they compare themselves to someone else. The only thing I want you to compare yourself to is yourself. If I'm this smart today, and last year I was not as smart, or I was good at a skill last year, but now I'm even better, compare yourself to see how much better you are becoming. That's important, guys. That's key to your success and the success of the world around you. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John C. Morley. It has been such a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to be with all of you wonderful people today. Do check out believemeachieve.com, and let's start transforming your lives, not just on Tuesday, but on every day of your life. Be well, everyone, and I'll see you real soon.